I need to burp. Excuse me. You got this, Gemma. You got this. Welcome back to my channel. I have to find a new intro. That's getting kind of boring now. But it's time for monthly favourites. April is just about over. We're heading into May, which means we're heading into June, which means we're nearly at my birthday month, which is exciting, but it also means we're nearly halfway through the year. Where is the time going? Holy God. But anyway, we're here to talk about some of the things that I've been loving in April. So stick around if you want to see some of my monthly favourites. So first up is, this is called the Organic Surge Brightening Hot Cloth Cleanser. I had never heard of this brand. They've only started out in Ireland in the last couple of months. I went to a blogger event with them and this was one of the things in the goodie bag. It reminds me so much of the Liz Earle Cleanse and Polish. It doesn't smell the same, but it has the same kind of consistency, and I love it so much that this is actually empty, so I don't have to buy another one. So yeah, you use it in the same way as you put it on dry and you wet a muslin cloth, and then you use that to take off all your makeup. I still use an oil-based eye makeup remover to take off my waterproof mascara, but for everything else this works a treat, and it's not too expensive either. I've been loving it. Talking of mascara, I do have a mascara favourite for the month of April. This is the YSL Volume Effects Faux Seals Waterproof Mascara. I am a big waterproof mascara fan. I have really boring straight short lashes and I need something that'll give curl and hold a curl, and this definitely does that, but it also gives volume and length. It's 32 quid a pop, so not the cheapest mascara by any means, and I do love more affordable branded mascara, but I just happen to fall in love with this. Not saying I will buy it again straight away, but it'll definitely find its way into my life again when this runs out. It has kind of a wet formula, which I really like because it separates the lashes without clumping up, and I love the wand. It's kind of tapered but still small, so it works for top and bottom, and I get no smudging or anything like that. I have a full blog post over on beautynook.ie on this if you're interested. My next favourite for the month of April is something that I have never really stopped using, but this month in particular I've been using so much of. Again, I used it in my Get Ready With Me, my last video. It's the Balm's Mirror Luminizer, the highlighter. I've never done this before. I've never had to cover the mirror for the camera, but this is such a pretty highlighter, but it's really nice for someone with my skin tone. I'm quite fair, and it has like gold shimmer to it, but it's not too warm. It just gives a really lovely effect on the cheekbones, and I like to use it in my inner tear duct as well. As I said, I have a full review of this on swatches and up close and all over in the blog if you're interested, so I'll link it down in the bottom bar. But I've fallen back in love with Mary Lou. Next up is another makeup fave. This is, oh man, I use this in my Get Ready With Me as well. Holy God. I didn't even realise, because I was just kind of picking these things randomly, kind of thinking, God, I've used this a lot this month, I've used this a lot this month. But yeah, I use this in my Get Ready With Me as well. This is the Rimmel Exaggerate Lip Liner in Addiction. I have a love affair with East End Snob, which is like meant to be the dupe for the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk, and so these Rimmel were on 3 for 2 in Boots a couple of weeks ago, so I picked up Addiction to try as well. Now I will say they're retractable lip liners, but they're super soft, so they like disappear. Like you're using it on, like I have it on now, and like you're using it to line your lips and suddenly you have to twist it up again, so you don't really get your money's worth out of them. I think they're about 5 or 6 quid, but it's a super pretty colour. It's a very 90s colour, which I'm really digging at the minute. My next favourite is another lip product. This is the Essence Prettifying Lip Oil, and they describe it as a lip oil for soft and smooth lips with jojoba oil, and it's non-sticky, which it isn't sticky. This is in the shade 02 Forced Help Pinky, so I assume this comes in other flavours and colours. It doesn't really have a colour to it, it's just clear. But I use this before I put my makeup on, and when I take it off in the evening. This is like my nighttime treatment now, and I feel super nice. it is non-sticky as it says, and it just feels really nourishing, and like it's a bit of a difference from a lip balm or anything like that, because it's super easy to apply, because it's, and you just pop it on, and it's a couple of euro in the local chemist, which is awesome too. But I've really been enjoying this. So my last kind of beauty related favourite is something that everybody knows about and I've used before in passing, but for some reason I've just fallen in love with it for the month of April. It's the Moroccan oil. This is the light version of it, and I've just been using this every day in the month of April. Obviously I only have a little bottle of it, but you only need a really small amount. Like I'm only kind of a third of the way through, and I've been using it solidly for the last 4 or 5 weeks. I put it in when my hair is wet. I brush my hair first. I have quite oily roots because I have oily skin, so I brush my hair first, and then I get like a teaspoon amount, maybe a little bit more, in the palm of my hand, rub my hands together, and then just feed it through the ends, and the ends of my hair feel super soft and luxurious and lovely, and it doesn't kind of make my hair feel heavy or anything like that. I know Moroccan oil, I got this as a sample for free. I know Moroccan oil is super expensive, but it lasts a very long time, so I think when this runs out I may invest in a normal one for sure. So my second last favourite for the month of April was a splurge and a half. I've been wanting this for so long, and I finally was able to get it in April. So I got a new laptop. I tied with getting either a MacBook Pro or a MacBook Air. MacBook Pro is obviously it's faster and all that kind of stuff, but the MacBook Air weighs nothing. So oh, I'm on my YouTube channel now. So this is what it looks like. I'm sure you've all seen a MacBook Air, I don't need to show you. But my old laptop is about 6 years old, and I really have needed a new one for a long time. So I was very excited to be able to splurge and buy a new one, and I'm so excited about it. And it means I can edit this video on Final Cut Pro. I did my last video on it and it's super fun, so I'm excited to keep using it. My very last favourite is a bit of a random one, but I thought I'd throw it in because for this week, and it has been a week in April, I've been feckin' loving it, and it's Beyonce's Lemonade. So I know you've all probably watched it, or you've seen snippets of it, or you've heard the music or whatever, but I'm just obsessed. I love Beyonce anyway, so I pretty much love anything she brings out, but Lemonade has been awesome. I don't get into the controversy or anything like that. I just enjoy it for what it is, good music, and the visuals are really awesome. So I've watched it 4 times, not gonna lie. I may watch it again after making this video. So that's my favourites for the month of April done. I think I kind of covered everything. I'm sure there's other things that I've been using that I've been loving, but they're specifically things that I made a mental note to remember. So if there's anything else, I'll list it in the bottom bar below. I'll also I'll link my blog, so that if you want a full review on the mascara or the highlighter, they're on beautynup.ie. As always, thanks for watching. If you liked the video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and let me know what your favourites are for the month of April in the comments below. I love hearing other people's favourites because it enables me to shop. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you again. Bye bye.